Hey bitches, Skinny here. I have so much that I always love to talk about, and I just kind of wanted to bring to your attention something I get asked, like, is that salt better than ionized table salt? Yeah, absolutely it's better. It's got, like, Himalayan, I think, has like 20 some odd different minerals and vitamins that are kind of included, in it. However, I hate to tell you guys this. Actually, I fucking love to tell you guys this shit. Salt is salt, bitches. I don't care if it's Himalayan pink. I don't care if it's sea salt from... I don't care. Doesn't matter. Salt is salt. It is processed through the body the same way. It still all counts towards your sodium intake. So when it comes to sodium, the average adult intake is around 3,400 milligrams of sodium daily. That's average. Don't even get me fucking going on how much sodium our children take in, or if our eating habits are through fast food, quick food, a lot of processed foods, crackers, you name it, everything has sodium. The body depends on sodium. Does it need 3,400 milligrams? Nope. It needs about 2,300. So here's the thing. You will need more if you are an athlete and you are expending moisture, sweating a lot, because sodium is electrolytes. The way the body processes it, which encourages hydration. So when you're craving something salty, and let's say you don't drink a whole lot of water on average, your body probably already said, hey, I'm thirsty, your brain telling you, but you were not listening to your body at all. That's probably why you're fucking unhealthy, is you don't know the cues, you don't listen to them, you ignore them, you have your reasons why. But when you're craving something salty, now your body might know that, hey, even if it's Coke or coffee or anything, doesn't matter, Pepsi, any kind of beverage, your body has been trained by you maybe that if you eat something salty, you're going to give your body some liquid. And that truly can be one of the factors on why you crave salty foods all the time. So just to give you an idea on sodium and kind of, where it goes is water flushes sodium. Sodium is a fat storage promoter, right? Sodium is the leading cause of hypertension, heart attacks, hot flashes, other than hormones. But that's, Let me give you some ideas. You can have an imbalance in your bowel movements, urine, your sweat, the quality of your sleep, headaches. It's kind of like this, it's like a pregnancy list. You know how like when you're pregnant or someone who's been pregnant and they're like, there's no reason, it's just because you're pregnant. A lot of those variables and factors can go to sodium maximization, like or a sodium overdose in a sense, and a hydration minimalization, so a hydration underdose. Or vice versa. So you really have to learn what your body needs and what your activity levels are and such. But let's go here. Everything that you see here is shit that I brought out of my pantry. Do I live like 100% organic, gluten-free, dairy-free, all of it? No. Do I have allergies that I have to cater to? Does my family have nutritional needs or allergies? Yes. However, I know my kids' activity level. The number one thing you will always hear them bitch about, and you will always hear me fucking say, is where's your water? How many bottles? How much water? Where's your water? Because I will buy my kids shit like this, and I will fucking eat shit like this. You all know that you give your kids fishies, whether it's organic from Trader Joe's, whether it's a low sodium generic, whether it's a Walmart brand, whether it's Cheez-It. We know that those kinds of snacks, even as babies, we do those little baby things. We teach them that this is what is okay in our culture. And it is okay. But you have to be aware of some shit. 42 grams This is one of those like lunch snack pack things, right? Hey moms, dads, we know how to do it. You're looking at, I'm not even going to label reading right now. I'm just staying with sodium. You're looking at 320 milligrams of sodium. You can do that. It's 14% of the daily value. Now, bread, cheese, meat, PB, J, wow butter. Fruits have natural sodiums. Whatever was in breakfast, whatever cereal. Maybe I should grab a box of cereal and see, because cereal has, we're just talking sodium. You add that up with the lollipop, the candy bar, the snack, the after school snack, the dinner of whatever. Let's say you're celebrating Taco Tuesday. Tortilla chips, sodium. Beans, sodium. Whatever spice or seasoning went on your meat, sodium. It adds and adds and adds. And then if you have a child that isn't taking care of themselves, or they don't have that awareness level to drink more water in order to flush the sodium, it just kind of stacks up. And as you keep eating, it just kind of sticks to the sodium. So the fat and the sugars, everything just sticks to that salt. Whether it's Himalayan salt or any salt, sea salt, it sticks to it because it's not being flushed through the system, through the bloodstream, through your organs. Water is the most important thing that the world needs, that our bodies need. Yeah, in fact, here, let's hit this. I always tell people for families, and let's say that you're just your mom or dad or grandma or grandpa, aunt and uncle, and you're just trying to do small little life changes and not feel like you're obligated or pushing, on other people. Like if you have somebody over, I always say, look, I cook salt free. You can add whatever the fuck you want to. It's on the table. So if you want to add your own pepper, cool. You want to add your own salt, cool. That's on you, because that is their decision. They know what their daily intake is, hopefully. Hopefully they're mindful of those choices and decisions. I am constantly telling people, I have been doing this for over 13 years. I buy B&G Foods. I need a link or something. I mean, come on. This is freaking so badass. There will be a link. Check it out. And this will tell you where to go, like on Amazon or whatever, to order it. You can pick it up at Walmart. We'll put a link in there. Fries, you can have it in your delivery service. Salt-free spices are the way to go. Marinate in this shit. Why? Because we can't always just have like fresh garlic and have the time to peel it and put it in or whatever, and the pepper and the this and the, right? I don't have that fucking time. If you do, awesome. Cook with the powders. Why do seasoned salt? Why not do paprika with a mix of garlic powder? So paprika powder, garlic powder, onion powder, oregano leaves, or fresh if you've got like the little plant. But these powders are going to add a ton of flavor to foods. And that way, when I'm sending my kids to school with this kind of yummy, delicious, salty shit, I feel okay about it. Maybe I'm not, there to make sure they get a wholesome breakfast. And maybe they get an okay lunch or shit lunch. Whatever. School lunches have tons of sodium, but I have to say that with Miss Obama, who I love you, Mrs. Obama. You're incredible. She really has done some incredible nutritional changes for our youth in the country. What about the snack bar or the snack shacks that are at the school? And then what our kids are getting from friends. And, if we are home and lucky enough to do dinner in a crock pot, why add salt and pepper? I have one kid that hates pepper and thinks it's the spiciest thing in the fucking world. I have another kid that thinks, like, spices are great. And then, so it's just like, how do you make everybody happy? Do salt-free. It's going to allow you to feel a little better, and don't tell anybody. Tell them, hey, taste this first, or drink more water. And to be honest, I have almost every client, including myself, my husband, my kids. When you're trying to lose weight, you don't need a fucking diet plan or keto or anything. Just start making small changes. Number 1 is increase your water. Number 2 is decrease your sodium intake. Tomato paste, no sodium added, okay? All different brands, generic, everything. I mean, no sodium added. It says, but naturally 25 milligrams. So 1%. But that's for 5 servings. That's 2 tablespoons. I mean, that's paste. You can get tomato sauce. You can get salsa that way. We love these fucking soups when we have the flu, we have a hangover, not feeling good, whatever. Like, chicken noodle soups are our thing. Can I always make them fresh at home? Nope. They make these in regular and low sodium. You're always looking for a blue or green little label. I mean, is it really that bad? Because when you're cooking something in a fucking crock pot and you have onion powder or garlic powder, it still smells really fucking good. So now you're craving this shit. You could be even on paleo, keto, whatever the fucko, diet-o plan you want to be on. And you can totally, like, these are some noodles that we keep, the Miracle noodles, plant-based. They taste like dog shit if you don't know how to rinse them and, like, add your salt-free spices and give them kind of like a marinade. And they've got a weird texture, but give them a shot the next time you do Asian. There's no sodium in them. It's like they're nothing. Now, if you're kind of like, I don't know, they're gluten-free, organic, 3 grams of carbs for 3 ounces. That's why they're like, I mean, and 3 ounces is actually quite a bit once you like rinse them off and everything. And this is a microwave pack. So, I mean, fuck. Salt is salt. No matter how you ingest it. Look at your sodas. Look at your diet sodas. Look at your zero energy drinks. Look at your Gatorades. Look at the shit that you're just consuming. Increase your water, decrease your sodium. Yes, you may or may not start getting headaches. That is like a detox. Right there is a sodium detox, sodium hangover. Think about it. Next time you go through drive-thru, which we do, I'm not opposed to any foods. Like, I'm not one of those. I just live differently than, I live the way that works for me. But if I want less pain with my PHN or my shingles, I have to reduce my sodium because that sodium is an inflammatory agent. I can go on and on and on. I just think that it's small changes in life. And, you know, sodium is just something that the body must have. It's one of the elements on the table that, you know, our body needs to have. So don't omit it. But just don't add it in any shit that you're doing. And, I mean, that's just something that's safer for heart health, blood, hypertension, brain functionality. It's just a healthy habit. It's just something that you can introduce and let adults or friends or people or, you know, those unhealthy family members that you really want to help, just know that what you're serving or what you're doing or what you're providing is on that lower end of that sodium level. You're doing your best. And then if they add anything else, that's on them, which we all need to be our own wellness advocates. Super important that you feel good about what you're providing for your family and friends. If they modify or change something, awesome. Let them do it. Let it go. You did your best. You know what you're taking in. There you go. So with that being said, salt is salt. It affects the body the same fucking way. Sodium intake, decrease it. Go low sodium products. And find you, be you, do you. You don't have to be preachy about the little changes that you make in life. That healthy does belong to you and it begins with you, but it does move on to your family. So there you go.